Awesome intro.
All right, I'm pouring my a second beer. So whoever would like to go first, go right ahead and lead the pack.
All right, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Do it, boy. Do it up, boy.
All right. All right. So my number 5, and this isn't just horror movies. This is all movies.
This is everything. Yeah, because I went across the board. Yep.
Yeah, across the board, and for the most part, I have a lot of horror tie-ins. But my number 5, I picked Al Pacino over Mr. Paul Mooney, Muni, Scarface from 1983.
That's on mine too, buddy. Good call.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was on my short list. Yes.
Damn. When it comes to the movie Scarface, you talk about iconic status. You talking about the most quotable lines. Say hello to my little friend. You talking about just Michelle Pfeiffer. The cast was great. The acting was great. The story was great. And hey, come here, man. Who do I trust? Me, huh? Fuck them. Fuck. I don't need him. I don't need nobody.
That's what I do, man.
That's what I do, man. So for me, I mean, number 5, Al Pacino, one of the greatest living actors of our generation or of all time. So there's my number 5.
I can't even have babies with her because she's so polluted.
There's no polluted, man. Hey, I can't even have a kid with her, man.
So polluted.
She like me. All I got in this world are me and my cojones, right?
Me and my boss.
My boss.
And so, you want to make a move? Do it. If not, all right. We can go all day.
Oh,
we do watch
nice Scarface, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
What do you got, Brady?
Number 5. It was I think it's the last movie he's done because he's pretty much retired unless there was something else. Jack Nicholson in The Departed. It is a remake from the Hong Kong remake called Infernal Affairs.
Oh yeah, I love me some Jack.
Jack Nicholson. That movie, I assume everybody's had to have seen that by now. But
Yes. Yeah.
if you haven't, that is one of the best ensemble casts. You want to talk about gangster? Yeah,
it's the movie that
top.
finally gave Scorsese the fucking Oscar.
Yes.
After being snubbed all those years.
Damn Oscars.
Bastards.
But yes, Jack Nicholson.
What are they up to as you're watching it there, Brady? I see you still have it on the background.
Oh yeah, you keep that same energy. Yes. All the good names are taking podcasts. Yes. Keep that. You'll see why. Keep that energy.
There's Julie Louise Dreyfus. That's one of who the hell is this?
I love you, bro. Hey, look, he's talking about the ring message. I left him on his ring camera.
Oh.
My neighbor, like what he put. He's like, dude, I just saw the ring message. It's time for a high life.
Did you moon him or something? Come on.
Oh, bro, I amped him up, bro. I got him going.
Oh, absolutely. With Goldblum?
Goldblum, that's my number 4, so we can talk about it when we get there.
We'll get there. All right, we're going there. Yeah, we're going there.
I'll be right back. Don't mind me. Y'all keep talking.
My number 5, of course, I'm that Halloween movie collector, and this might be controversial, so I'm firing the first fucking shot. I personally think I prefer Brad Dourif as Sheriff Brackett over Charles Cyphers.
You son of a bitch.
I steal one of yours too?
No, I didn't. I didn't pick anything Halloween. I
wasn't going to, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to fire this shot across the bow just to piss some people off because everybody's like, oh, that's blasphemy. No, listen, hear out. You can hate the Rob Zombie movies all you want, but Brad Dourif in both of those movies was fantastic.
Yeah, and
Charles Cyphers was admittedly he was middle of the road. I love Charles Cyphers. No offense, I've met him. He's a great guy, but come on. I mean, if you look at the roles and what they did and how they acted, I'm sorry. I think Brad Dourif did it better. Sorry. Look it up. There we go. He's like, yep. It just did the whole thing. I'm sorry. Yep. That.
I think
it is. I'm sorry.
A lot of ours, though, and I think it's going to go with Joe's too, is a lot of them are from movies that are like over 50 years old. They're a lot older.
I do have some older ones. Yeah.
Like obviously Scarface, that original movie is very
old. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say. No, I didn't want to give Nick a heart attack. No, I wasn't going to go there. Albeit Malcolm McDowell, I think he did a great job with what he had. I thought that was a fantastic choice, picking him as a Loomis character for the Rob Zombie movies, and he did what he had to do. And albeit the second movie, I don't like the whole Loomis is a dick twist, but he did what was on the script, so I don't fault him for that. But I think he was okay as Doctor. But I'm sorry, man. There's no hold the candle to.
Pat and I were talking. If you guys didn't watch our show a few weeks ago, Paul Giamatti would have been a great Dr. Loomis.
Yes,
He would have been a great Dr.
yes. So Joe, you missed it. I fired the first warning shot. Did you hear it?
What happened?
I said for my number 5 was Brad Dourif as Sheriff Brackett. Did it?
Oh, shots! You know what? I'm not mad at that because in terms of quality of an actor,
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. You guys know.
No.
I'll see it on Instagram. I'll get a lot of messages like, "What did you do?"
No, not at all. That was actually a really good choice. Annie, all that shit.
That scene
when
was
Annie
unbelievable.
dies, it's some of the best acting in the
Yes.
series.
Seriously.
See, it's funny how we all think the same thing. So for me, it's like
that's because we're all fucked up.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that choice because that's a hell of a choice. Hell of a Tony Danza.
Tony Danza just in the outfield.
Hey, that's where that fucking actor, from Scream 6, Manoni, whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Dylan McDermott.
Dermot Mulroney.
Yeah, I get him confused with the guitarist from Aerosmith. I don't know
Both
why.
of those two gotta go get into a cage and beat the shit out of each other. So there's only one.
Yeah. Like him and Will Ferrell and the drummer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Same shit. They look fucking identical. Goddamn it.
Oh, what's his name? Flea?
Yeah. No, the drummer. The drummer.
Oh, the drummer.
Chad Smith.
Chad Smith.
Chad Smith. Yes. Chad Smith. Did y'all go to number 5?
No, you're number 4.
Number 4. Oh, you guys are gonna appreciate this fucking choice because it fucking ties into tonight's mega win. Number 4, I had Jamie Lee Curtis over Miss Barbara Harris. I guess I'm saying it right, from Freaky Friday, 2003. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
So shout out to Jamie Lee. I love you.
Shout out to Jamie Lee. And for those wondering why it says congrats Jamie Lee at the bottom, she won the Best Supporting Actress about a half hour ago. So
that's right.
Congratulations.
And that movie Freaky Friday, it's big in my house, especially when my girls were younger. Was it Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis? That's a film that my daughter's literally in the kitchen giving me a head nod right now. So I made a good choice. And to me, that movie is just when they would have it on the TV, I couldn't get that annoyed because when I would see Jamie Lee, I'd be okay with it. So. Yeah, man. Jamie Lee was the best.
There's a good one too. Jessica Biel and TCM. I'm surprised that was a tough one to leave off this list. No, I knew about that because that was.
No, we saw her on the list, and she belongs. She belongs on the list, or at least mentioned. So thank you for mentioning her.
She belongs everywhere.
I'm going non-horror. I'm going to change my order here just because we've been talking a little bit about.
I think there's one non-horror on my list. Actually, 2. Well, 2. Go ahead, go.
Mine's more of a combination of a whole cast.
Yeah.
The Birdcage, the new Birdcage. It was a remake to a British or a French Italian film in the 1970s.
La Cage aux Folles.
Thank you very much.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you, Nathan Lane and Robin Williams, and I'm going to tell
Brilliant.
you, Robin Williams doesn't take a backseat too often, but he does the Nathan Lane in that film, and it does. Just in my opinion, but that's just me.
That movie, and God, Hank Azaria as the housekeeper,
Gene Hackman as the politician, sneaking him out of the club, and Diane Wiest, who's in a lot of stuff.
That movie is just
movie is amazing. And that's watch along material, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
I would have no problem doing that. Yes. That movie. That's probably one of the movies I've seen 100 times that falls into that category of like I could still watch it and still fucking laugh out loud at it.
Every time you hear "We Are Family," I think of that damn movie.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
So absolutely. that's one of my kind of Oh, there's another non-horror one, but that's my the Birdcage cast, the ensemble of that.
Yeah. Definitely. You know what? And I found this. You know what? Oh, I love you. Okay.
I forgot about that one. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
All right. I'm jumping the gun on this one because he beat me to it. That is my number 1.
Oh,
I'll just go out there and say, just because Ronnie put it out there, my number 1 easily. I'm sorry, man.
That's my number 3, De Niro.
That's your number 3, De Niro and Cape Fear.
Cape Fear.
The original was Robert Mitchum, and Robert Mitchum's a great actor. And if you watch the original, legendary actor, if you watch the original Cape Fear, it's actually very good.
Yes.
But De Niro's performance in that Cape Fear, was just uncanny how
Max
creepy he was,
Cady.
and Max Cady and the way he transformed himself with the tattoos all down his back and everything, unbelievable. So
The whole
yeah, that was my number one. I just throw it out there because it was in there.
Yeah, no, I can elaborate on that further because that was going to be. So you still have to go with your number 3, right, Pat?
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's my turn.
Yeah, you can go with your number 3, and then we'll re-elaborate on my choice for number 3, and then your number 1 because that movie's so fucking
Sure.
good.
Oh,
There's a
it's
lot
so
of
great.
meat. Yeah, there's so much meat on that bone. So we go ahead. That's perfect.
My number 3. Now this movie was I'm still a big fan of it, but I watched it a lot when I was back in the early 80s, the days of going to the video store and getting VHS tapes, simply because I just loved the story and I just loved this version of it. But I think Donald Sutherland did it better in Invasion of the Body Snatchers than Kevin McCarthy as Miles Bennell in the original. Yeah, Donald Sutherland in that movie was just fantastic. Great for those who haven't seen the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yeah, just unbelievable. Go watch the 1978 version with Donald Sutherland.
Hey, see if y'all can hold that shit.
Exactly. Because it breaks your heart. That's the end of it. You thought he made it, and you thought he didn't get taken over by the pods, and then there it is at the end, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yep. Oh, good mention there, Blake. Dawn of the Dead remake, amazing. But who though? He's talking about the zombies themselves.
Zombies. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Much love.
I like that.
Yeah. The zombies were a little kind of cheesy. The original Dawn of the Dead, but
I like that, Blake. That's good, Blake. That's good.
Yeah, I love Invasion of the Body. The original is not a bad watch either, man. Go back and watch the original. The Donald Sutherland 78 version, unbelievable.
Oh, that's so good. Good choice, my friend. No,
very good.
Yeah, my number 3 is previously mentioned Robert De Niro over Robert Meacham, Cape Fear from 1991. I can remember as a kid the scene that stuck out to me the most was when he hid underneath the car. And he was, he followed them to when they were going towards the boat. And he untied himself and he comes out and all that, all dirty. And the person sees him and he just looks at them and they're just like, whatever. Like that showed you kind of how crazy that motherfucker was. But Robert De Niro, the man, the whole counselor,
he beats the shit out of the one broad in the bed.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
And then whenever he kicks the shit out of those fucking guys, he's like, counselor, are you out there? And then he's like, what the fuck's the difference?
I always get a kick out when the fireworks are going off and he's hanging up on top of the fence or the gate.
Yes. And she's like, is he there? And then he just disappears. Like that whole performance. Oh, when he killed that one guy that laid out the fishing line throughout the whole house and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he's wearing the wig and all that shit. Creepy as fuck, man. You don't get and it's so good.
Love the music in it too.
These boys know I'm a cigar connoisseur, and Brett likes to smoke some cigars, and so does my buddy Moody over there. Yeah. One of these days, I'm just going to go off the deep end and just walk into a theater and have a cigar and just be like, just to fuck somebody's movie up and just sit there.
Yes. Hey, but then he's like, excuse me.
I'm going to do that one of these days. I'm going to get my ass thrown out, of course, but who fucking cares?
Oh, so good.
Oh, here's a good one. I didn't even think of this one. Steve Martin, Father of the Bride.
Oh, yeah.
You could see where those houses were in Pasadena. They're right near the Halloween locations.
Gone in 60 Seconds. That was a loose remake, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Nick Cage is
yes, it was.
He was like this. All right, that's right. That's right.
So that was your number 3 was De Niro and Cape Fear. What about you, Brady? Your number 3.
Oh, I guess I got to count Kurt Russell in The Thing, man, compared to The Thing from Another World. If you count those other characters,
yeah,
his exact character isn't. I don't think it's the same exact character, but yeah, it's better than The Thing from Another World. As much as
oh yeah.
My old man probably would like that. He loves the original one, but it's a different film too.
It's a different film. Yeah, it really is. It's a fun watch.
Yeah.
Wait, look at Blake's comment. Oh, over Walter Matthau. What?
Blaspheme.
Blasphemer.
Say what?
Girl say what? Girl say what?
Well, at least Vince Vaughn's better than Anthony Perkins here tonight. I don't think so.
Wait. Girl say what?
Oh yeah. The first person to say Vince Vaughn over Anthony Perkins, I will personally come to your house and fucking shoot you in the head.
Or we said on our watch along, there's certain somebody, and I'm not going to repeat who, that like Johnny Depp more than Gene Wilder. And
Shame.
I would kick you right in the dick.
Oh fuck! I got the new one. Okay.
Oh, GK, what's up? I'm sorry. What's up, G? Oh, yeah. Never trust the poo poos. Dream sex, very enjoyable.
Yes, we love that. Thank you.
JLC, congrats. Well deserved.
Hey,
love her to death.
Hey, GK.
Yeah. Love you, GK. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us, man.
GK,
right,
we said it as a joke, just so you know. That might be less of a chance of her showing up at age 45.
Oh, there's absolute zero point.
I don't want to say
she's
zero,
not showing
but
up.
I'm sure I think it's a small chance.
I think it's a very slim chance she's going to show up at age 45 now. She did the smart thing. She did the whole thing where I'm going to sell the autographs for charity, which is all the power to her. That's fantastic. So I'm sorry. Oh, this is whose turn is it?
Did you? I just went.
You did number 3. So okay, so this actually, I see this in well, it's not the movie that I'm talking about, but I see it in the comments, so I'll throw it out there. My number 2, not overwhelmingly the best movie ever, but it's got a sentimental thing for me because it's actually the first movie I ever saw in the movie theater when I was a kid with my family, and I think Jessica Lange did it better than Fay Wray in King Kong.
Oh no shit! You went old school.
Mm-hmm. And I was somebody just commented right here. Jeff Daniels, the King Kong remake. So I think I love that 76 version. I'm sorry, with Jessica Lange, and it's very sentimental because that was the first movie I ever saw in the theater.
Hey, speaking of Cape Fear, with De Niro, remember? She was the wife.
She was the wife with Nick Nolte, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's a good choice, man. Damn, dude. King to the Kong, baby. Ooh.
Was 3 Man to Baby? That wasn't a remake, was it?
It was?
Of anything?
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
If it was, I was not aware of that.
We were just talking about that movie the other day.
yeah. If you guys go back, watch our watch along from this past Tuesday. We did Runaway with Tom Selleck.
The greatest mustache in the world. No, not
and that's why I was commenting because the kid that plays his son looks like the little cardboard cutout that appears in that movie that people had the big conspiracy theory about. That was like the dead kid or something like that. And meanwhile, it's just like a cardboard thing that was behind a curtain. Now, that's my number 2. Jessica Lange, I think, did it better than Fay Wray.
That's amazing, man. All right, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. My number 2, I think it was previously mentioned in the comments. Jeff Goldblum over Al Hedison or Hedison, The Fly from 1986.
Fly.
Fuck, Brenda Fly.
Brenda Fly.
The fucking that movie speaks for itself. Gina Davis is amazing. The whole storyline, the whole practical effects. It was such a good film. I could watch it from start to finish, even to this day. But Jeff Goldblum, yes. Life finds a way. Shit like that. Jeff Goldblum knocks it out of the park.
Absolutely.
The way he acts, he's like that in every movie. Independence Day. One of my guilty pleasures. Did you ever see him with Ed Begley Jr. in Transylvania 65000?
Oh yes.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh yes.
I love that movie.
Yes.
With Gina Davis. She's the hot vampire.
Yes. Absolutely. Honey dip. Love me some Gina Davis.
Nice. So we're at number 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see it when you're researching it, but it really falls into this category. Maybe you guys saw it. This probably should be my number 1, but I'm going to go as number 2 here. It's no doubt it's got to be Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter over Brian Cox in Manhunter. Because Brian Cox would have came back and did Silence of the Lambs as Hannibal Lecter. Doesn't work.
Bro.
Doesn't work. No, I agree.
Doesn't work. And Manhunter's a good film. Manhunter's a very good film.
You know, it doesn't really stand up to the quality film of Super Troopers, but hey, you know, it is what it is, you know?
Brian Cox is awesome in Super.
I love Brian Cox, man.
The next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Fargo, what's that place you like to go on the dumb shit all over there? You mean shenanigans?
Oh, I told you, maybe I didn't tell you, Joe. So, you know, the two of the guys were at Horror Hound in September, and we just missed them. They were selling. They only had a few of them in their inventory. Full size Super Trooper poster signed by all of them for like $100. $100.
Really?
And
That's
I had
it?
my own. Yeah, and I had my own poster to get signed by both of them, but it was going to cost me $50 to get them both on it. Like not, but 25 each. Yeah, I could have gotten like Club Dread or Super Troopers too.
Fucking love Club Dread. I fucking love Beer Fest. I fucking love Club Dread too. I fucking
Slam
love
and Salmon. Slam and Salmon's great.
Love them all, man. Fuck, I love them all.
Yeah, you've always been to Mexico.
You've always been to Mexico.
Dude, whenever I go past the syrup at an aisle at a grocery store, even see it in my fridge, I think of that damn movie too.
Oh, for real, dude. We need to watch one of their fucking movies.
Oh, I don't want a large farva. I want a goddamn liter of cola.
I want a goddamn liter of cola.
Now, this is a movie I haven't seen in a minute, Mr. Deeds. I gotta go back and watch that.
Oh, I love the fucking helper. What's his name from fucking
John Turturro?
Yes.
Turturro.
Oh, he's the best.
He's whipping him with the freaking what's he hitting him with the tool with the fireplace? What do you call it?
Oh, the hot poker.
The poker.
The hot poker.
Yeah, he's hitting freaking Adam Sandler in the leg with him, ever because he's got no feeling.
That's right.
But yeah, Anthony Hopkins, man, and talk about Silence of the Lambs. Though that movie that swept all the major 4 Oscars too, and that year I always get a kick out of when that won, and then the next year, or was the year before, Dances with Wolves won. They were both Orion Pictures movies, and Orion went under.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't
well,
that
Orion's kind of back now. I think somebody owns them or brought the name back for it, but yeah. So yeah, Pat, you go, bud.
Well, my number one was not spoiled, but I kind of, when it was in the chat, I kind of blew my load.
That's what she said.
Figure why not? What the hell? So yeah, there's not much more to say. De Niro's performance in that was just second to none. Even the whole part where he's trying to win over Juliette Lewis. He was just so fucking creepy. Trying to win her over.
When he was in the school.
Yeah, I mean, just unbelievable performance by him, and I think we pretty much said it all. That, that's hands down. I think it'd be hard to top that one. So, be curious to hear what you guys have.
Great choice, my brother. Well, the number one for me, it was something that the character itself, it's immortalized, it's iconic. But the movie really scared me as a fucking kid, and to this day, it's one of the best ever. I picked for my number one Gary Oldman over Bela Lugosi from 1931's Dracula. So I selected Gary Oldman from Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992.
Wow, that's deep, brother. That's cool as hell.
When it comes to the portrayal of Dracula, that movie with Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder, what's his name? Who was Van Helsing? Thor's dad.
Hugh Jackman.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. That movie, even though the acting was pretty poor, Keanu was pretty trash in terms of his accent. The movie, the storytelling, the visual portrayal of Dracula and what it was in that film it's iconic, man. I fucking love that movie. Bram Stoker's Dracula from 92. Gary Oldman, I mean, goddamn, what more can you say about him as an actor? So many good roles. The Fifth Element. What was that one?
Multipass.
The Professional. Yeah, The Professional.
Professional.
The movies are endless. That movie with he was in He played the role. Hannibal Lecter fucked him up. He was that guy, the rich guy with the fucked up face.
Yeah, in Hannibal.
In
That's
Hannibal.
funny. You could
Yeah.
look at my face, but you cringe when you think of the name God.
Exactly. He played that role. I mean, you just name it. He won the Oscar for whatever. What was he? He played president.
Blake's got it spot on. Sorry,
Somebody.
I just saw his note.
No, he's in. Speaking of Gary Oldman, I say he's better Gordon. Well, okay, that's another point. So
That's what I do, man.
hey, that's what I do, Mike. But no, Gary Oldman, my number one.
Hey, I've been at a Waffle House. Nothing wrong with a Waffle House.
Hey, Joe, speaking of, our Alamo Draft House, because they're doing a whole bunch of Keanu Reeves movies, they're playing Bram Stoker's Dracula here this upcoming week or so.
I'm jelly, my guy. I would love to watch that film. And fucking, we watch that, and then we can watch Dracula Dead and Loving It right after that.
Oh
yes. Boy, I haven't seen that in years.
Now that you mentioned Dracula, one of the ones I almost put on this list, I don't know, have you guys ever seen Nosferatu?
Oh, I love, yes.
Long time.
That was the 79 remake with Klaus Kinski?
Yes. Not the original, the remake.
Not the original. The
yes.
one with Klaus Kinski. I was this close close to putting it on this list. It's funny that and you said that Dracula. Klaus.
Yes.
Klaus.
Yes. I mean, you can't.
Well, Klaus is the fish. Isn't Klaus the fish in American Dad? American Dad. Isn't that the name of the fish that talks? Isn't his name Klaus? I think it is. The talking fish from the cartoon, American Dad.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I know talking fish.
I think the fish's name is Klaus.
It is Klaus, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love Gary Oldman from The Fifth Element. The stones. I said I want stones. Not one, not two, not three, 4 stones. He had that little lisp. Y'all remember that? Yeah.
He was kind of crazy in True Romance too. He seen her too. But
it's not necessarily a stinker, but I didn't care much for the portrayal. Was when he played Sid Vicious in Sid and Nancy.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that great. Yeah. Those that don't know, I'm a big Sex Pistols fan. I was a diehard punk rocker back in the day. And it wasn't a great portrayal. So, but that was probably one of the only ones I was like, eh. Other than that, he probably doesn't have a stinker. I loved when he played the cameo on, speaking of Friends again, when he played the cameo on Friends, where he was acting opposite Joey and he kept spitting in his face when he was talking.
That's right. Yeah.
And Joey's like, dude, you're spitting all over me. He's like, that's what good actors do. You got to spit. He's like, okay. So they're like, and they're just like spitting on each other. And then like, okay, cut. And they're like, great scene.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So good.
Good stuff.
But did you give your number one? You didn't give you number one, Brett. Did you?
Oh no. Did you already do your number one, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Gary
that was your number one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
My number one, because I probably would have done Hopkins. I flipped them. I'm going to do Tony Todd from Night of the Living Dead in that remake. He's
holy shit. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Did we all forget that, right? Oh my God.
I didn't because y'all know that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite remakes. And because I was like, I didn't want to ruffle any feathers, and I had a good list already. I thought about him, and I was like, nah. And the fact that you mentioned it, it's just amazing.
Well, yeah. I could honestly, that's almost a spot on like for like remake.
Yes.
And it's just as good just because it's more modern, I guess. You can't say that about Psycho. And what other like for like remake?
No, you can't.
No, you can't say that about that.
Like,
no.
And there's nothing wrong with the original Night of the Living Dead either, too. So
no, there's not.
Tom Savini just does a hell of a job.
Yeah, and shout out about Tom Savini. What is it? Tomorrow.
Thing with two heads. Yep.
That's right. We got an episode. Sean, they got a new episode coming out, by the way.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow already. Wow.
Yeah, he's probably been pretty busy or something. He was probably at Monster Mania this weekend, I would guess.
Yeah, he was busy with the Screen folks too in Seattle. I saw some posts from that.
Yeah, Seattle was last week, right?
Was it last week? Yeah, he's been posting some good stuff.
Yeah, Skeet was busy, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Skeet and Jamie Kennedy are going to be here for Flashback, both of them, so they're coming back.
Hey man, but good fucking list, my guys. You never.
Dude, this is a good topic. Now I got to think about next week. I didn't get to study as much because it was a busy week, so
that's all right.
Now I got my Joe notebook here, so this is
that was a lot of fun. That was definitely a good topic and a lot of varied shit that we were doing there too.
Well, and shout out to everybody.
Go deep.
comments. That was great to have other stuff in there. There was a lot that I didn't even think of that was in the comments there. It was awesome.
Thanks for watching our latest top 5 from an episode of That Horror Movie Podcast. We do That Horror Movie Podcast every Sunday night live at 8 p.m. on this channel. And every week we feature a top 5 that we all do together and share live with everybody in the chat. So if you have any ideas, by all means, drop them in the comments below. Like this video, helps everybody find this channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And we will see you on Sunday nights.